was a young worker who mined in pastures green and tall. He lived in a wholesome town, blessed by Arterio's sun and totem. One day, in pursuit of shale, a mist strike unveiled a mineral new and strong. Alvin took the monochrome finding home.
I like the narration under the visuals, and I like how it tells us the story, and it's kind of leading us through the future as an opening. I like how they play with different visuals and audio techniques in this future. You know, the colors and the use of neon and the bright font to, play with the feature. I like how the musicians also lead us through the story as our constant characters. You know, I like how they allow us to gain an understanding of the theme and how the story is coming along. I think that's the use of the characters. I also like the use of text on the screen. You know, this is very helpful with the progression of the story, especially as the other characters are introduced. Overall, it's a great feature, very creative. I like the different uses of techniques.
I mean this in a good way, but it was very, very like off kilter and very, very, kind of out there and offbeat. But again, I mean that in a really good way, just because it didn't fall within the normal bounds of natural storytelling, I think. Or not natural storytelling, but conventional storytelling. And I thought that they were really creative because of that, and I thought that they really, really pushed the boundaries, and the fact that they implemented and used this kind of string quartet as their most consistent throughout this whole story, throughout this whole film, I thought was so, so intriguing, so, so beautiful, so, so smart. I really, really loved it because it was memorable, and to have these different kind of sections and almost like chapters or parts that I was broken up into that were so different from one to the next that you got a completely different energy and vibe, even down to the quartets themselves.
The fact that the music leads it the entire time is absolutely amazing. It's really intriguing to watch and also to listen to because it's leading you. You can't turn away. You could actually feel what they're playing on their violins and their string instruments. You could feel the music in your soul as they play. Every emotion going up and down, the excitement, the letdowns, all of it is there. It's a roller coaster. It's amazing. I love the words across the screen, the simple animation that goes over the orchestra. It was really well done, and it was really amazing. It was beautiful just because everything worked really, really well together.
I really loved the quartet in this. The music behind this, I thought was really well thought out. They had this beautiful dissonance in the score that really led to the dramaticness of the piece. It kind of, the way that they shot this, how they were doing it, it had a very Sin City kind of a feel to it for me. And I really enjoyed that. I liked seeing that. I think that they did a great job choosing the LUTs that they used on top of it to kind of give it that feel, a more dramatic feel. Nice job on the graphics and the stop motion too. I thought that that was really clever, very creative.
The string players were amazing. The dancer was amazing. Wonderful performance art there. And, seeing you carry a story idea through using primarily these string players is a really cool idea. And also combining, with filmmaking, obviously you got animation there, we got voiceover and spoken word. A lot of cool elements here, but the string players did a great job. And as they're going through different phases of the story, we're seeing their presence change. So they did a great job acting too. The dancer just did a beautiful job. Wonderful, beautiful dancer. Great work there. So the performers did a great job. The music was beautifully composed, beautifully played. The dance was beautifully choreographed and beautifully danced.
There is an original scoring and storyline that makes it very unique. I have never watched a film where the music played through the entirety of it. There was a lot of passion put into the classical compositions. There are many different forms of art, styles, and animations put into one. I enjoyed the comic style for one part. I thought the sound for the narrator is very different and super off-key in a unique way. There was a message here about guns and profits. The main character is faced with this decision if he wants to mainstream his creation of the gun for money or to hold it back off. And as history goes, guns win. I think it's nice when movies and bands like this orchestra join together for a common goal and one message for the greater good of humanity.